What is up, YouTube? This is your first time watching. My name is Roger. I am a plumber, and I tell dumb stories. Well, I'm a plumber and a firefighter, so yeah. I may tell firefighter stories. I may tell plumber stories. I may tell cop stories. There's no telling what I'm going to tell. I may just tell stories about growing up. So if you're here from a different channel, which right now I've got 88 subscribers, that could change. Somebody could say, hey, what's this about? And not have any idea. So I like to sit down and tell different stories. SA, Sergeant Arms, Tunnel Terror, Smoking Weed, The Procedure, the other one. You see that question mark? I might tell you about my other procedure. Before I get that far, had a customer call me and said, hey, it was no problem at all. I went and got the parts, no problem. It's like $5 or $6. And real good guy. He's a subscriber, Mr. Bill Mayhall. Mr. Bill, I call him. I pulled up and it was nothing. I got to visit with him, which he's incredible to visit with. And as soon as I walked up, he handed a big old bag of tomatoes. Like the perfect size tomatoes. You guys are good for everything. And I love tomatoes anyway. I'll be watching movies, dipping them in salt, and eating them just like popcorn. And my wife will too. So we got him straightened out. And he's like, well, let me get a check. I said, you don't owe me nothing. He gave me tomatoes. He said, no, I'm serious. I said, I'm serious. I spent $6 on a part, $5.82, I think it was. It wasn't nothing. And I got $20 worth of tomatoes. Winning! So I had to throw that out there. So I've got the best customers in the whole world. Plumbing customers. SOA, or SAA, Sergeant at Arms. The biker club I'm with. I told you guys I made Sergeant at Arms. I got to go the other day and attend my first meeting as Sergeant of Arms. And some of the ladies started getting loud and hollering and this and that. But I was popping that table. I was, come to order, come to order, come to order. I wasn't putting up with it. Like, nope, nope. And then after the meeting, they was all grappling towards each other. Oh, he beating on the table, telling me to be quiet like he's married. And I heard her say it. I said, I'm not doing it like I'm married to you. First of all, that don't work to my wife. I can't tell her to shut up. I said, that's my job, to bring you to order, not let you talk over other people, and that's all I was doing. I said, don't take it personal. I'll do it to anybody. If you get out of line, it's my job to bring you back into line. And then I made my point that I was trying to make the first place, and she said I wasn't supposed to have whatever, and I was like, I'm a club member. Everybody's supposed to have the same thing. Well, you don't have it as your problem. It's not my job to bring it to you. You've been here longer than me. You should know it. And just because I have it and you don't, not my problem. Don't be accusing me of nothing. That's how that went. So that's the SAA, Tunnel Terror. Tunnel Terror. My grandkids, had two of my grandkids over the weekend, and we like to take them and go to different parks and different things. And then the last time we had them, Rosie, my baby girl, she's 3, almost 4, talking pretty good, running all over the place. Man, she is pure personality. We was in a hurry, or man, I don't even know. I think the last time we had him, he was just like, I was so wore out. Had like 3 hours sleep in like 2 days. It was horrible, and just couldn't take it no more. I said, look, we got to take him home. And she, just as big a girl as she could be, she said, I can't go home. I've not had fun yet, because we always tried to take him to parks and whatever, and we had to take him home. And she was mad. I said, give me love, I gotta go. She wouldn't even tell me to buy her nothing. She was still mad. So this time we had to take him to this park and take him to explore in the big park and just eat ice cream and just everything, make up for it. So we was at this one park in Fort Townsend, the little park there on the left if you're going to Hugo. Anyway, we was checking out. I said, Rosie, you want to check out the tunnel? She said, yeah. So I grabbed my flashlight. We're walking, and she's like right there on the little door of the Explorer, and just out of nowhere, she bolts, snake, boom, and she's gone. We're probably about 15, 20 feet in, and I'm looking for wasps. The tunnel, it's not very tall. You kind of got to duck down. She hollers snake and just boom, hauls ass. Sure enough, I look back, it's a little, probably 3 foot old green snake, just getting on down the way. I kind of laughed. People are snake. And she want no part of it. It amazes me how smart she is. At that 3, she knows the snake, get the hell away from it. Oh God, that was funny. And we kept on playing like it never happened. I mean, just went down and checked out a different one, and she looked, kind of looking for snakes the whole time. Smoking weed. I told you guys I quit smoking weed August 23rd of 1992. I quit everything. I didn't tell you guys about the first time I ever smoked weed. I was in the 10th grade. I know I was. And we was getting ready for the spring livestock show. And I know I was in 10th grade. Might have been 11th grade. I don't know. No, it was 11th grade. Yeah, okay. So it was spring of 1991. I had to think of who I was with. And if I was with these people, they weren't here in the 10th grade. So anyway, I was in 11th grade. It was a spring livestock show. We were supposed to have been in a masonry at Votech, but we skipped and went and helped the ag teacher, whatever, set up, whatever. I don't even remember well. But I can remember to this day every single body that was there. We sat way up high at the bleachers, and somebody pulled out a little old tiny pinner, stupid little dollar joint, and we all smoked it. And I had never smoked, but I told everybody I had. And so everybody's kind of like, I didn't get high at all. I didn't know that you don't get high the first time. I had no idea. Maybe I didn't smoke enough. I don't know. But everybody tells me you don't never get high the first time. So yeah, it was a spring of 91. And I smoked from the spring of 91 to August 23rd of 1992. That's my whole drug career. Smoking weed in high school. The procedure. This is a good one, you guys. This is a good one. I told you I broke my leg. You just kind of, yeah. Anyway, right here, it's my left leg, right above the ankle. I dropped a forklift on it. That's my earlier story. It's a forklift accident. And a double compound fracture. Like I lost bone here and I lost bone here. It didn't come out the same part. Two different spots that came out. So it was one break, two different compound fractures. And I wound up having surgeries and immediate surgery, and then it didn't go right, and had to go in and take a screw out, had to go back in, cut the other bone, and just all kinds of stuff. Several surgeries. So I was in Oklahoma City, and had to drive my truck up there, and I had a 97 STM stick shift. And this was like 02, something like that. Anyway, so I drive up there, and they do a little surgery, a little day surgery, to cut the little bone. Not even sure what to call it. Anyway, cut the little bone and take some of the bone out, because this big bone where I had lost bone in the middle, it wasn't healing back together. It was just starting to die, I guess. So they took my other bone and cut it so that basically it would go like that. It was kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that, I guess you'd say. And they cut it to where it go like that. No big deal. So hell, they woke me up. I felt good. I had my leg all bandaged up. Went down, jumped back in the truck with my kid's mom. I think we didn't have kids yet at the time, for sure. Didn't have kids yet. I think she had barely moved in with me at that point. Anyway, so they were in Oklahoma City, and she's like, I don't want to drive out of here. I'm like, hell, I'll drive. She's like, you can't drive. I said, sure I can. I'll just, I'll float the gears, vroom, vroom, vroom. Truck driver, I ain't got to, I've got to throw it in a neutral, hit the brakes. I got to mash the clutch to get it in gear. That's it. I ain't got to mash the clutch after that. I get going in Oklahoma City now. So I'm working the shit out of that clutch, brake, everything. Just had surgery like an hour before. I make it all the way back. 4 hours. Leg all cut to hell. It didn't. And then he said something about a block or a spinal block. Hell, it just didn't hurt. I didn't know. He gave me a spinal block down my leg. He said, don't walk on it, elevate it as quick as you can. He said, stop on the way back, elevate it. He wanted me to ride in the back of the truck. I was like, I can't ride in the back of the damn truck. He said, I just don't want you to be hurting when the spinal block wears off. I said, I'll be fine. That spinal block wore off in Hugo, y'all. Hugo is 45 minutes from Idabel. Mother, Lord Jesus. I'm sure I had Lortabs or some kind of something, which I've never been big on taking. So I didn't take them. I think I stopped and got some Tylenol, like a little package of Tylenol or whatever. I think I got 2 or 3 packages of Tylenol and just to try to make it home. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Man, that hurt and hurt and hurt and bled. Oh, my God, it hurt. That was the procedure in my hard-headed ass. 11 minutes, I might as well tell you about the other procedure. This one was a whole lot different. So I went and seen Dr. Heron or Waldrop, I don't know, young guy. Probably Waldrop. Right down here on Avenue N, he said, can I do for you? I said, I want a real vasectomy. He said, a real vasectomy? I said, yeah. He said, well, it'll be, this much, this much, this much. I said, okay. He said, it'd be this much up front, and then, if you don't change your mind. I said, I ain't changing my mind. He said, well, at this age, are you sure? I said, dude, I got 2 kids from the same mama that are 10 and a half months apart. If you do the math, they say leave it alone for 6 weeks, and it takes 9 months to carry. They're to the day 10 and a half months apart. He said, oh, so he scheduled it and got it done. He said, go home, lay up, put ice on it. I heard it don't hurt when I leave. I'll be fine going to Walmart, walking around goofing. About an hour of that, just being whatever, visiting people, just, hey, blah, blah, blah. Kind of started getting sick at my stomach, like somebody kicked me in. I said, holy Jesus. Man, I went home and laid down. Finally laid down after an hour. I supposed to went straight home, elevated my leg, put ice on. I didn't do that. I didn't do anything close to that. I did exactly not what I was supposed to do. Oh, my dear God. Oh, my dear God. You ever felt water balloons that are just almost too full? Not the kind you can jiggle and be fine. The kind you're scared to pick up. I had 2 of them. Mother, Lord, help me, please, help me, please. That was top 5 worst pains I've ever had in my life. That hurt bad as a broken heart. I'm telling you, that hurt. I would put that on par with a broken heart. Mother, Lord Jesus, that hurt. And I know y'all thinking, a real one. Yeah. I'd had a fake one once before. And y'all can believe this or don't. I mean, it's plumb dumb stories. This might be one of them stories. You don't never know. I went to my grandpa and I said, Papa. He said, yeah, boy. I said, I don't want to have no kids. I want to have one of them y'all talk about. He said, you ain't but 15 years old. I said, but I don't want to have no kids. He said, well, I can fix that. He said, we go down a fireworks stand, you get them great big old firecracker, what do they call it? I said, M60, M80? He said, yeah, the big ones. I said, yeah. He said, get you a Dr. Pepper bottle. I drink Dr. Pepper. I said, yeah. He said, light it and stick it in a Dr. Pepper bottle. I said, okay. He said, and as soon as you light it, stick it in there, you count to 10. 10. I said, okay. How's that going to work? He said, trust me, it's going to work. I said, okay, yeah, Papa, whatever. Papa is a very smart man. He always said, always bet on slow horses and fast women. I just thought of something. Maybe I didn't hear him right. Maybe. Anyway, so Papa is a very smart man in the whole plant. So I get this M80. I get my Dr. Pepper bottle. I light it, and I put it in there, and I count to 10. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit. So I stick it between my legs, and I go 6, 7, 8. I told you it might be one of them dumb stories. I told you. I might have told you all that one. I think I have. It don't matter. Okay, Sergeant Arms getting on to him. Tunnel terror. Rosie ran off. Smoking weed. I was in 11th grade. The procedure with my leg and the procedure with my not my leg. and then Mr. Bill, thank you so much. I'm telling you, I got some real good customers. I really do, really do. Um, yeah, I'll trade food for work. I told them the story. I told you guys about trading. The customer said, "What else you trade for?" And it pissed me off. Yeah. Oh, we. I will. I'll still trade food for work. I always come out ahead when I do. Always come out ahead. Okay, I'm going to. Oh, tomorrow. I don't know. I may not make a video for a day or two because I'm on vacation, and then Friday we're supposed to go literally on vacation. Think about running down to Shiner to tour the Shiner beer plant. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Whew. And if I get to, I may upload it or whatever. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Love you guys to death. I've got 88 people. I get to 100. I'm going live, and I'm gonna find a guitar. When I go live, um, I'm gonna have a drawing. I'm gonna pick a number between 1 and 100 is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna write it down. Whoever's watching, when we go live, whoever's watching, you punch in your guess, and it'll come up or whatever. We'll have a way to figure it out during the live, and whoever gets closest, I'll bring your guitar or mail your guitar or whatever in case you're wherever you're at. I'll sign it. Thanks for watching Plum Dumb Stories, and I'll ship it to you or bring it to you, whatever. Thanks for watching. See you guys.